Awards, which is one of its kind virtual conference focusing on connecting influencers, micro-influencers, bloggers, content writers, photographers, videographers, marketeers, and all those who'd like to share a part of themselves through social media. Well, my name is Bhavna Bhatia and I'll be your host for the day. Well, the prime objective of the event is to connect influencers with the brands. The show cultivates brands, social media influencers, agencies, and tech platforms, empowering them with the right knowledge for achieving success in influencer marketing. Well, we'd like to thank our title partner, Bradford, our organizer, being Entrepreneur Media, which is powered by License India, supported by WWD, and our influencer marketing partner, iwmbuzz.com. Well, we're going to be going live on YouTube as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, I would now like to invite on the stage and screen none other than Ritu Marya, Editor-in-Chief, Entrepreneur Media Asia Pacific and Franchise India, to join us for the welcome note. Over to you, Ritu.
Thank you, Bhavna, and a very good morning to everyone, and a very, very warm welcome to the first ever initiative that Entrepreneur Media has taken to dive deeper into the world of influence and also recognizing the growing dominance of content creators. We lovingly call them influencers, as is the show, which is Influencer Summit and Influencer Awards that are going to be happening today over here. And we're going to be sharing this great day with wonderful influencers, also listening to, how they have got and acquired this deep knowledge of internet culture and social media, which they are using to build their own personalities and brands, to go big and go sort of build up larger blogs, very engaging blogs and YouTube channels. So it is really a world of, from what I see from my lenses as an editor, from what I see is that this is influencer world is a world of high volume content production and distribution. There's a lot of growth hacking, insights and analytics about your growing audience is something you always have to be on top of things, and how to be rightly relevant on platforms and channels that matter. I've had the privilege to meet one of the biggest influencers in the world, which is Gary Vaynerchuk. And I remember he said that this is very powerful time to enter the talent industry and become an influencer today. This is about an year back when I met him in person. So the media today, as we know, is fast evolving, and the opportunities for creating completely new style of businesses and new style of entrepreneurship is something that is really amongst us today. Now, for some people, particularly in a different age group, this may look like being an influencer may look like something very frivolous, short term, or lacking in business impact. But let me tell you, that is really not the case. We did, before this event, we did go and meet out and connect with a lot of brands. And we sort of understood how they are beginning to appreciate the entire power and reach of online personalities and how they would like to be associated with them with their brands. So initially, the objective that the brands had were to increase their sales through influencer marketing. But now I see that there is a lot of transformation happening. The campaigns are being implemented for Indian audience, more for brand awareness and for social good, rather than just only for selling more merchandise. So as we head into 2021 further, it would be a fantastic year going forward to see how we can how influencer content and user generated content is particularly going to change the entire marketing scenario and advertising world as we know it from earlier. So today, particularly this day is great, and it's one of its kind initiative that has been taken to understand the influencer world more closely. So we're going to have some great sessions. Some of these sessions will be done by the top influencers of the country, and also then we will have sector-based sessions which will be on food, beauty, lifestyle, fashion, where these influencers which actually work in particular sectors and have made their mark would share what it takes to really build great influencer content. How is it that they really work with brands? We'll also recognize during the entire day a lot of influencers who've left their mark already in this field by gaining a large number of people, large number of audience with whom they are engaging and who are in turn engaging with them in order to sort of see their content, to see their views, and also to see the endorsements made by them. So I'm looking forward to a great day going forward, and interacting with all of you as we go ahead. If you have any questions, we have a Q&A panel that is provided right here at 6Connex. Please feel free to ask your questions, and our teams are going to make sure that these questions are answered by all the influencers who are going to be moderating these sessions live with you here today. Before I call it a day, there is a very important announcement that I would like to make. As you can see that this event has been supported by WWD. It gives me great pleasure to announce that Women's Wear Daily, which is actually the Bible of fashion, is now here in India. And we are very excited to be, have them here in India today. And we can say anything that is related to apparel, fashion, and retail. WWD really has it all globally, of course, started in the US and now, of course, coming down to India. So we welcome WWD to India, and we would love to see a great bit of their work going forward here in India. A lot of their events, a lot of thought leaders in fashion and retail going forward would be seen coming in India through WWD. I extend you all a very warm welcome to Influencer Summit and Awards, and wish you a great day ahead. Over to you, Bhavna.
Thank you so much, Ritu, for joining us and setting the exact context of the Influencer Summit and Awards. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, we're going to be now breaking in for a short 1 minute before we move on to the next session. So why don't you join us for the next session in the next 1 minute? Thank you so much. And thank you once again, Ms. Marya, for joining us.
Thank you, Bhavna, and welcome to everybody for this on Influencer Summit and Awards.
Thank you.